Well, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bobbie and this is Bobbie Reads Tarot. And today, you guys, I don't want to look at politics. I want to look at what is the energy for today. What the spirit, this is just a message just for you guys, okay? So instead of looking at what's going on in the bigger outside world, let's look at what's going on in our world today, okay? Let's just see what's going on in our world. As always, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research, form your own opinions. You know the drill. Okay, you guys. So first I want to start off with a what's the tea card. So I'd like to get some energy for today. So what's the tea for today's spirit? What do you want? Myself and my lovely little besties. Ooh, you guys. Okay, I don't know if you saw that or not, but a card went flying. So I'm going to grab it, and it's the cyber bully card. It says you are being bullied online, or has suffered from it. These, I swear, are probably written somewhere else where English is maybe not the first language, and it doesn't translate well all the time. But we get what it's trying to say. Okay, so right off the bat, what this makes me feel like is, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I am cyber bullied by the news. What about you? Do you feel like you are constantly between your social media feeds and pop-ups and ads and things that you're seeing and people's posts and just all of the ick in the world? Do you feel like you're being overwhelmed by it? Like you're being cyberbullied? Because I feel like I'm being cyberbullied. So, okay, Spirit, that means I feel like today the energy is we are going to feel slightly cyberbullied. So what do we need to do? Well, first, let's not be on the internet, okay? We are going to work on shifting our energy into a higher vibe, and clearly the internet is not going to be a place for us today where we feel safe and loved and cared for. So let's take a look at this and see what other information Spirit has for us. How should we navigate our day, Spirit? How should we navigate our day? What can we expect? Let's see what we've got. Okay, general energy. We feel trapped. We feel like we have constraints and restraints. We feel like we're stuck in this space where we're, I think all of us, because this is a general reading, we all have our different situations, right? Some of us might feel stuck in a job. Some of us might feel stuck in a relationship or a financial situation or a living situation, okay? This is a feeling of feeling trapped, confined. What's the challenge we're facing? This is give and take. Six of Pentacles is about finding balance. It's about generosity. Are you giving up too much of yourself for other people and not saving enough of it for you? I think a lot of us are in that energy where we're just constantly giving. We're giving everything, that we have. And then we're over here like, I need help. And there's nothing. I'm going to share something super personal. This is actually probably a little bit more personal than I normally share, but I feel like it's important today, so I'm going to put it out there, okay? So you guys know I've been struggling with with back pain, with sciatica, and I don't want to talk about it too much because I just don't want to feed into it. I don't want to feed it my focus or my energy because I am healing, and I am healing every day, and I feel fantastic. Okay. So with that being said, though, I work full time. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids at home full time, and 2 of my kids are special needs kiddos. I have a kiddo with autism and a kiddo with cerebral palsy. Love them. They're amazing. Wouldn't trade them for anything in the world, but it's a lot. And then I read cards, and a lot of you guys don't know this because I, again, don't really share a lot of my personal stuff, but I'm single. I've been single for about 13 years now, not by choice. It's just slim pickings out there. Anyway, but so recently the pain has been very, very out of control to the point where it's been causing me nausea. And so then I throw up, and then throwing up hurts my back. So then I'm in more pain. So then I throw up more and my back hurts more. So I'm in this really vicious cycle right now that I'm trying to I'm not trying to. I am actively removing myself from this cycle, and I feel fantastic. I feel great. Okay. But I did have to reach out, and I reached out to a few different people. Like, I really, really, really need help. Like, really, really need help. And no one took me up on the offer. Okay. And so it's very much this feeling of giving, giving, giving. And then when it's my turn to receive, not receiving. So it's very interesting that this is the energy that's coming up. Now, what can we do about this, right? Well, I could sit and throw a pity party and cry and be lonely and be sad and be in pain and, whatever. Or I can say, you know what? I am not going to let this situation stop me or slow me down, because I came into this world alone and I'm leaving this world alone. And so I've got this, and I'm not going to let my head sort of bully me. We're going back to the cyberbully theme, but you know how our minds can really get us into these places where we're very victimized, we're very trapped. And the thing about the Eight of Swords is that yes, we're trapped, but usually it's a confinement of our own making, right? If you look at this card, this person could wiggle over to any of these swords around her and cut herself free. She chooses to stay in this confinement. Are you choosing to give to everyone else and to remain in confinement? And if you are, then what do you do? How do you get out of that? So one little thing for me, and I'm very curious to see where the cards go with this. I'm going to share because I don't want to leave you with just like, oh, pity me. I want to tell you where I'm at now because I'm in a really good spot. But I'm very curious to see where the cards go. But what I did was, I had a pity party for a little bit, let myself, be sad. But then I was outside looking at my garden, my beautiful garden and my beautiful new home. And I said, damn it, I've worked too hard to not be able to enjoy this. I just got here. I literally just moved into this house 2 months ago and injured myself moving here. I am not going to let this feeling, this injury, whatever I'm going through, I am not, and then the pity party and then the other feelings that go along with it, I am not going to let it rob me of the joy and the gratitude I have for everything that I have around me that I work so hard for. Okay, we make a choice. I can stay here and be miserable and probably stay in terrible pain, or I can say, you know what? It is what it is and I can't change it right now, but I'm going to get myself into a mindset where at least I have gratitude for what I do have. And man, game changer. Give to yourself before you give to others. We have to put the oxygen mask on ourselves before we can help other people. Where do you need to put the oxygen mask on yourself? Okay, because today I had to have that come to Jesus moment where I had to put that oxygen mask on myself. The energy that we're coming from is the Emperor reversed. The Emperor reversed is big energy. This can be an energy of being too passive. Okay, this is that energy. Let's go back to the example I gave you. The passive energy would be like, I can't do this. I feel however I feel. I need someone to come to my rescue. I can't rescue myself. I need someone to rescue me. Is that how you've been feeling too? You're not alone, okay? It's normal. It's so many times we're like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. I'm 47 years old, but I will say this all the time. I'll be like, I need an adult, because there's times where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a mom and a nana, and I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm still figuring it out, right? And I'm sure you guys are all right there with me. I know my largest demographic, which is, I love it so much. And I don't know if you guys would believe this or not, but my largest demographic of the people who watch my videos are women, of course, because you guys are amazing, but boomers. it is women that would fall under the boomer age. Now, I have a lot of other different people. I gotta say, my gay boys, I love you. You guys are like my second biggest demographic, and it like warms my little heart because I love it. It's it's phenomenal. So anyway, I'm in the best company is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, but like it doesn't matter, you know, how old we are. Even my boomers out there watching this, I'm sure you guys are. There's times when you're like, I need an adult. I need someone to come and like help me figure this out. Now, does the adult show up? Yeah, usually not. Usually we have to figure it out ourselves. But we're not alone. You're not alone. Okay. So the energy of where we're going, you guys. The Five of Swords reversed. This is actually a really good card. And let me tell you why. Because this is about hitting your lowest point and now going back into the recovery phase. Now we're coming back. Okay. We were there. We had the pity party. We got the t-shirt. And now we're coming back. I like that. Okay. The destiny, the goal, the aim. What are we trying to do today, guys? Page of Wands, communication. This is a good day to talk. This is a good day to share your feelings. This is a good day to communicate your needs, your desires, your wants. The Page of Wands is also a card all about enthusiasm. Good news, motivation, being motivated to do something, some type of a new project, something like that. So this is great. It's really great energy for you to kind of take control, take hold. Like we've talked about, okay, we feel stuck. What do we do? Well, it's time to take control. Okay. And I think for some of us, because cyberbully came up, I think for some of us, it means that we need to have a reduction in the amount of time we're spending online. And I think that for a lot of us, we don't realize how much the internet, social media, YouTube videos, all of that stuff actually can really drain us. Okay. So I think that for a large section of people that are watching this video, this is being motivated to do something to kind of shift your focus, because it can be so easy to get into that, you know, you're on your phone and you're scrolling and you're doom scrolling and here you are. And, you know, now you feel even worse. But if you either one of two things, put your phone down, or you know what I do when I can't put my phone down? I will go over to Epic Gardening, their YouTube channel. I freaking love Epic Gardening, you guys. They're so funny and they have great tips and they show, just love Epic Gardening. Anyway, I will go watch their channel and then I'll think of like all these things I want to do in my garden. And then I'm like, I can't sit down. I got to go do something. So find your version of Epic Gardening. Find the thing, like if you're stuck doom scrolling, what is it that you can't see without like feeling motivated? Go to that. Okay. All right. So the underlying issue, the subconscious issue, what we don't see coming today is the Four of Swords reverse. Now, the Four of Swords reverse is a card that can talk about a forced timeout, being kind of cautious. This can also be a card of social unrest. So we could see some social unrest pop up today. Just be aware, okay? But this could just be that forced timeout. Sometimes we have to take a time out. And it's funny because, you know, I was telling you guys about how I felt. And I actually had to take 2 days off work. And I do not take time off work. I do not. It has to be real major for me to not, not clock in, because that's just, but there are times when we are forced into a timeout because it is what we need. So if you find yourself this week, today, maybe a few days ago, maybe in a few days, you may find that you do have to just lay low for a couple of days. Maybe you don't work, maybe you're retired, but you're not up to your normal speed. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes we just need those, those downtimes. I tell you, I had to take yesterday off. I slept for probably 20 hours straight. And I needed it. Do you ever just need that? I mean, it was just crazy. My body was just like, here we go. We are stocking up on sleep. Let's do this. The energy of today is the Five of Pentacles reverse. Now, it's so interesting because we're getting a lot of this similar energy. So Five of Pentacles is similar to Five of Swords reversed, except for this is being at your lowest kind of, emotionally, whereas the Five of Pentacles reverse is being at your lowest financially, but starting to bounce back. So for some of you, money might have been kind of tight, or the resources just weren't there. Maybe you were waiting on something, but now it's going to start bouncing back. It's going to start improving. So these are cards of, getting down there to the nitty gritty, but then coming back, growth, regeneration. Okay. So going the right direction. So if you've been feeling stressed, if you've been feeling, down to the wire on certain things, hang in there, because the winds are going to change. Okay. The environment for today is the Four of Cups reversed. Four of Cups reversed is a card of kind of like meh. Like if it were an emoji, it would be the meh emoji. It's kind of like boredom, dissatisfaction. So I think a lot of us are having those feelings. I mean, this reading has been really consistent with these feelings of meh. It's like, well, it's okay. It's okay. But something interesting that I just noticed is that we have a 4, a 4, and a 4. So let's take a look and see what that means. Because, there's no coincidences and everything happens for a reason. And so those 3 4s are here for a reason. So repeated 4s are thought to symbolize good luck and grounding. Seeing multiple number 4s often means that your guiding powers are with you, believing in you and supporting your decision. It's a positive sign to move forward with a choice or a path. All systems go. In addition to sending good vibes, angel number 444 can help ground you. If you keep seeing 4s, you might need to spend some time getting your house in order. This could mean your actual physical space, or you might need to ground yourself. Your body is, after all, home to your heart, your brain, and your soul. Okay, so there's that little added bonus hidden message for you guys today from Spirit. Hopes and fears for today. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this is the card of karma. Wheel of Fortune is the card of karma. It's wanting to reap the positive things. It's not wanting to reap the negative things. This is fate. This is destiny. This is that energy of, it's the karmic cycle. So for some of us, this is a hopes and fears card. So for some of us, it's going to be, oh, I hope that my good karma comes through, and then for others of us, it might be, oh man, I hope that thing I did doesn't come back to bite me, or it could be a combination of both of those. Who knows? Okay, you guys. And final energy for today is the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is a great card to end this on. It's a card about focusing on your natural gifts, your natural skills, leaning into who you are. We had a reading the other day and it was really beautiful. It was finding, what lights you up. And that's your gift. And that's what you bring to the collective mission. And I feel like this reading honestly reiterates a lot of that energy. But this is just about focusing on what it is you're good at. What are you skilled at? What are you passionate about? Remember, we had this Page of Wands that was all about, okay, it's a good time to motivate. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Okay. Now, I want to wrap this reading up with a Starseed Oracle card. One final message. This was a little bit heavier, which I kind of thought it might be. Not all days are good days, right, guys? We got to have some clouds. It's that balance. It's all about balance. And it's what do we do with those days that are maybe not as light and cheery and airy? What do you choose to do? When we're having bad days, do you choose to just say, okay, fine, it's bad, I hate this, it's terrible? Or do you say, you know what, this is bad, but I am going to make a cup of hot cocoa and have some delicious hot cocoa on my bad day. I don't know, you guys. All right, final message from Spirit. What do we need to hear for today? Okay, today's might be a rough one, so what do we need to hear? We're going to get 2 cards. We have Water Your Garden and we have Earth School. For water your garden, it says nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Boy, this seems appropriate, doesn't it? It says Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you're a seasonal being, cyclic. You can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest, and refuel. To take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right on down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected and as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out and as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race I think I said that right. Anyway, if anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming much more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes, to rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day, or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover when you find yourself running on your reserves. There is enough time. Life will bend toward you when you do. Well, boy, if I didn't need to hear that, what about you guys? Oh my gosh, I felt like that was like talking directly to me. Like, girl, it's time to rest and give yourself a break. Okay, and then we have Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university, school, or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the #1 way that we grow as souls while we're here on Earth. Wow. What do you guys think of that? How does that hit? Does that strike close to home? If you guys liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you were curious to know what cards I'm using, if you click on the description box below this video and click where it says more, it will expand. There is a link to my website, which is just bobbiereads.com. If you go to my website, I have a page that has all of the different decks that I use here on YouTube. You can click on the picture. It'll give you the deck info. You can either go straight to the link and buy the deck, or you can choose to take the deck info and then support like a local business or wherever you want to get your cards. Also on my website is a link to book your own personal reading with me. So if you've ever wanted to have your own reading, I do live readings and recorded readings, so there is information for that on my page as well. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. It's free and a fantastic way to help out my channel. And finally, if you would like to take your support of my channel one step further, you can do that by becoming a member. Membership is 99 cents a month, and members get access to member exclusive content. It is a great time over there. We've been going through the Inner Temple Oracle. It's been amazing. So again, 99 cents a month. If you want to check that out, the information is in that description box below this video. Okay, you guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me while I flip cards. I'm sending you all a big, huge hug because I think everyone might need a big, huge hug. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.